Hey guys, here we are at Bargain Hunters. Mi casa es su casa. Come on in and check out what we got to show you for the week.
And the business is called Bargain Hunters Thrift Store. Today we're going to give you guys a video. You guys have been asking for it. It's going to be a store tour and it's going to show all the different things. So when you're back in Wisconsin, Michigan, New York, or Florida and you want to see what the store is about, we're going to give you a walkthrough. And remember, at our store, nothing is donated. Everything we buy, we guarantee everything. So we'll give you the full tour. We'll show you the good, the bad, and ugly. First thing on the outside, we always have clothing. And lots of stuff, $1, $2. Don't worry, you guys walking, come on. You can walk through.
Out of your video.
Are we cool? So come on in, guys. So as you walk in Bargain Hunters, right away you get hit. It's a packed store. And the one thing, if I can give you guys a piece of advice, what I didn't like about the store and something I definitely look for the next store, I don't like it how this store is kind of split up in rooms a little bit because we expanded. Originally right here, there was a wall. It used to be another store, so we ended up buying out that company over there.
Sales or blue tags are 50% off.
And so you kind of got a room back there. Then you kind of got the room left over here, which is a lot of tools, a lot of guy stuff, plus stuff I'm working on. And then you got back in a big room. Right when you come back in the entrance right here, you have trading cards. So we sell, these are great. I buy these right there for about $1.50 a box, which is 36 packs. I sell them for $1 a pack. Same thing with this. I think I pay $3-4 a box, sell them for $1 a pack. Annie Griffith, Elvis. And then we got vintage packs where I was looking for this New Kids on the Block, Ghostbusters. These are $2 a pack. We just got these. Roger Rabbits, I think it's my last box. These sell great at $2 a pack. Batman, you guys seen these in the hoarder houses, $2 a pack. Got a couple thousand packs. Different things like that. Even a little bit Ninja Turtles, 99 cents a pack.
The homies everybody buys, that's funny.
Yeah, these right here, these I do a lot of these. Like I pay like, I think $2 a box. I get 36 a box slowly. Then you can see Lego figures. These sell for $3.99 all day long. We got Hot Wheels, graded Pokemon cards, sports cards. And these showcases changing on depending on just what we have room. Then
a great section right here is we have brand new wallets. As you can see, they're eel skin, genuine eel skin, and ostrich skin, and cowhide with the real fur on there. Great prices. And we have really interesting collectibles in the case. Pipes.
Zippolitis, pens.
Calculators.
So when you guys come down this way, right here, this is mostly Disney movies, box sets. This whole pile is like a couple hundred wrestling movies. We just got that collection in. Right here, you guys see these record boxes. We just moved these. I think last time we put out records, which was maybe a month ago, we had about 12 of these boxes, which is an average of about 100 records per box. And we're down to 8 of these boxes now. So, and none of them are full anymore. And the prices on these are all over the place. You know, you got $15 records here, $5 records. He just died. And, you know, people buy them. So we sell them all the time. I mean, dealers get mad sometimes because they're trying to get them for $1 so they can sell them for 15. But private people come in. They love that we have these available. All these are mint condition. They're super happy.
Over here we have 10 toys. We also have Eastern Press books for $20. We have vintage books for $5. This is really a cool piece of history right here.
It's all 10 toys.
10 toys.
Train stuff,
different collectibles, glassware, Royal Dalton mugs.
Yeah, the Royal Dalton mugs, so we bought those. Those actually been kind of crappy. They've been selling really slow. They need to go on eBay. You see a lot of Hummel figurines right here. These are kind of the leftover now. At one time, this entire showcase right here, this big showcase, this whole thing was full of Hummel figurines. We got Peanut Collectibles, which kind of been selling slow. 10 toys, we had a lot. We had like 2-3 showcases full. They're selling. Here's a little bit of Disney left. These are Royal Dalton. We had a lot of these. These are our last 3. Actually, Cheryl repriced these. Like, just changed the price tags, put fresh price tags on. They faded because of the light. Not today, but sometime tomorrow. So we have some Disney stuff down there. We have another Disney case over here.
And these are the last few pieces. We had about 1,000 pieces.
Not 1,000 pieces, but a few hundred pieces. It wasn't 1,000 people. But we had we had a lot, and we still have stuff that we're pulling out. Right here, this is a case where like everything in here is either designer or real sterling, and a bunch of it's gone, so it looks like it's been selling. These pinup girls, these all from the 40s. We sell these at $10 a piece. I had hundreds of these, so they sell. And you know, this is the beauty when you have a store. you put something in a showcase and it stays nice until it sells.
Good till gone.
Yeah, good till gone. Whereas on eBay listing, exactly. And then we're like on the swap meet, you take that stuff out once, those carts will be...
It'll get ruined by the sun or
moisture or different things like that.
Somebody steals it.
So, here we have a cart. This cart makes a lot of money. We constantly restock this full of Hot Wheels. And these Hot Wheels are like $1.99. And before it's like, people sometimes come and like, I can get these at Walmart for 59 cents or 99 cents. I'm like, Walmart sells Hot Wheels from 1997 right now. Which one? I'll go buy them all. These are mostly like, 20-year-old Hot Wheels. We get $1.99 and they go up to as high as, well, here's a 3-pack. Those shouldn't really be here, but they're $10. And then we have some like, this is a Batman, so this is probably $3.99. And they sell all the time. People come in and buy them. Here we go. What's in here, Casey?
It's all vintage clothing, Halloween costumes. It's kind of an array of different things. Let's move on because it's not that pretty.
Yeah, but it's still, so we have mugs.
It's great if you're looking for stuff for theater. People always go to thrift stores looking for theater themed or parties,
stuff.
Parties.
And then, the store, you always, like, you constantly have stuff make it look like these sell slow, but when people come in, they buy 6, 7, they're $5 a pops. You got Royal Dalton knockoffs, real German beer steins, $5. These are made in Germany for $5. That's actually a really good deal, 11 point. There's some Princess House stuff, vintage ashtrays, lots in Vegas. These Kachina dolls right here, we literally had hundreds of them, and we're constantly restocking. You'll see more of those, and those, so like, they had $99 on them.
They're all artist proof. They're all signed by the artist.
Oh, there's no price on this one. Here, run this to Cheryl real quick. Tell her to put $49.
Yeah, it says $99. That's what they were selling, and they're all signed by the artist.
Give it that really quick to say $49. See, this one is $49. And a lot of this stuff. So, we constantly sell these, and I still have boxes of this stuff. But that's how you make money in this business, where you just need to buy stuff in quantity. So then as you come over here, we have suit jackets. And these sell good. Like, whenever people, like when graduation comes, people will sell a lot of these. Or when the dances come, basically any jacket is $20.
And then we have winter coats that are suede, leather.
Yeah, the coats.
Keep on moving. It's boring.
It's not boring.
Okay, and then we have these awesome hats.
These hella tight. So I paid for these hella tight hats. I paid $1 a piece. We bought about 500 of these, and we sell them for $5, which is a steal. And on the eBay, you can get $10, $15 for them. Then over here, you got all kinds of more Kachina towels and pottery. Like here's milk class. We sell a lot of this stuff, but it goes in spurts. Same thing. Like we charge $10 for this. These used to be $40, $50. That collectible class kind of went down. Different silver displays, onyx class, old dishware, clear class. Like this is Gorham for $10. Wow. These actually bring like $15, $20 on eBay, but I don't want to deal with that. Clear class, you got to mark cheap. It doesn't sell as good.
We have vintage linens here. We have vintage kitchen stuff. Tools.
It's just a hodgepodge of stuff. People like different stuff. Duck decoys. Here's some really cool artwork. Like I love this piece right here. It's a Catholic type out piece. Fun. Like I would totally hang that in my house. There's Indian stuff. Liberty statue.
There's even a tortoise shell in our store.
So these up here, we have 199 on them. We had probably 8 of these. I think we're down to 2. Actually, there's 2 more over there. So we have 4 left. They are like $450 on eBay. Again, I don't want to ship them. Board games, picture frames, and a lot of stuff we price cheap. Here's like hodgepodge flowers, antique stuff.
This is more of our antique side, but we've had so many antiques that are overflowing onto the other main part of the store. Yeah,
so the store's kind of in section. The guy's side would kind of come at the end with tools and stuff. This we do call an antique section. So this is all stuff from the Indian Horde House we keep on putting out. This was actually in Storage Wars, but we lost one of the trays, so it hasn't been selling. I need to reprice this. Barbecue pit, old irons, little things like these. Probably have $1.99 on these. Baby scales, plates, drums. I even got some phone systems I put out here. These are ones that are not that good. They used to be good, but they're not that good. But we'll see. Actually, it looks like some of them sold because I think I had a lot more. Over here, somebody obviously messed up all these pictures. So
that's also the beauty of having a store. The minute you clean it up and get it all nice and neat and organized, somebody comes and messes it up, and then you gotta clean it and organize it again.
Yeah. So
patience is a virtue.
Looks like they put some Christmas stuff here.
Yeah.
So we have employees. Shout out to Jessica and Cheryl. So they constantly work, rearrange stuff, and Casey, of course, rearrange stuff. They make sections. I don't know the sections all the time. We have these Indian dolls. So hey, we actually got to figure this, because right here, these prices say $39.99. We need to X these out. Because everything you see is $39.99, so you think these are 30, but we actually sell them for $15.
No, I know. That's why I tell you guys. Price.
Okay, just get a dollar and just X it.
Okay, I'm gonna go get that.
So, more antiques, mason jars. See, actually, as I'm giving you guys a store tour, we're like correcting stuff. So, but you know, when you have a store, you're constantly correcting stuff. I mean, you get a section perfect. Either one thing happens, somebody messes it all up, and you got to redo everything. Or what happens is that it just sells, and now it looks weird because a bunch of stuff sold, and you got to do it over. So we're at like 7 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay, so we're trying to get this video to keep it around for 20 minutes, but it might
If
go a
you're
little
ready for Doomsday, here we go. You have every color and every size lamp. Brand new.
Chinese ones, but
What's
$8, $10.
Doomsday?
Doomsday, when the world's supposed to end. Well, basically now it's like the world as we know it. You know, you never heard of Doomsday Preppers?
No, these are really cool. They're little wolf chimes. We also have hummingbird chimes.
Yeah, so that's cool. Chess pieces. This piece been in the store for a while, but I got $100 in it, but I really don't care if it sells. That's a piece I actually need to put on eBay. That'll sell immediately for $100. Then we have these skull heads up here, which are really cool. They're like $5.99. This one is $6.99. So those come from the Indian house. And we literally actually, you make sure you get a picture? Yeah. That's very good. Tatiana's our camera girl. Very good. So we actually had about, I don't know, I think 15 or so of these. And these are our last 3. There's one more up there, 4. But those been selling well. And you know what? When you have a store, it doesn't matter how long something sits. What the important part is like how much does your money, what's your monthly? So you just look at your monthly numbers. Some stuff will go fast, some stuff will go slow. Take this out, $50. Rose will. Yeah. Well, I always stress about everything, but I mean, I do a million at a time things, so. So a little bit of furniture. So the one thing that's a drawback right now, because we've been buying a lot of collection, a lot of estates and stuff like this, we don't have much furniture, but we have a lot of killer stuff, so. Now, another thing, normally as you're walking through the store, you would see a lot, I mean, the music is playing. We play 50s rock and roll, but we turn it off when we do the YouTube videos for the simple reason, copyrights. We don't want to get copyright strikes.
We forgot to mention this creepy doll right here.
Yeah, we actually had 4 of her. We sold 2 already. This is our 3rd one. We have $100 on her, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I don't see a price tag on her.
She has pretty eyes, though.
Yeah, right there. We got up prices. See, getting in trouble if Rene doesn't check. So now you walk the aisle. You got another showcase. We put all our Disney stuff here. And actually, I don't see. There used to be music DVDs here, but I think we only have a little bit. Bruce Springsteen, Jimmy Buffett. The rest is Disney. It's all Disney and kids movies. We just got a nice collection of Matchbox and some Dinkies. We sold most of that. Here's comics. This whole showcase was full of comics. They're special priced. Yeah, the Space Cadet lunch thermos.
Oh wow.
Mark's Plane.
Those just came in.
G.I. Joe. This is a Comic-Con exclusive. If you turn on your left, we got records over here that are not the best condition, but people still buy them for the covers.
Yeah, the kids like them. They're $2.99, and all the kids love digging through it.
Yeah, so for $3, a lot of people collect covers, so for $3, that's great. And most of the music still plays, but it's not mint.
And this is super cool. It's antler bases. I just sold a piece yesterday.
So,
Men's watches, baseball cards.
some World War II combat knives, graded cards. Those combat knives we actually need to get back up here, so that's something we can do. That Invicta watches. These gym shorts, we literally had like 2,500 of them. We sell them for $3 a piece.
Yeah, these are just the last few.
Best part, somebody I play poker with, she's like, can you do me a favor? A friend of mine stored these in my garage a few years ago after a convention, and they just never going to come back and get them. Will you get them? You can have them for free. 2,500 gym shorts. These actually sell on eBay for $12 a piece, but we just didn't have time to mess with a $12 sale.
And usually when people buy them, they don't just buy one. They buy
Thank you for coming in, sir.
3 to 5 because they're buying them for gifts.
Yeah, and by the way, right now it's Friday night, almost 6 o'clock, so like the store dies at this time. It's like 100 degrees outside. When it's cooler, it's better. So here we have another case. You guys remember this case? This was an infamous robbery. This whole thing used to be full of coins. Now we got some decanters, military things. These right here, we had a lot of these. People buying these. A little bit of jewelry. We still have a few coins right here, but penny rolls, cheaper type of stuff. I've never refilled it with good silver for some reason, but You know, special knobs, crystal knobs. These are actually all price cheap. Statues, military.
Like, hey, who's pricing this?
I know, like I'm like some of the stuff is cheap, and here we have a whole showcase right here of jewelry.
There's more jewelry on the other side.
So
and remember, guys, whenever you come to our store, it's constantly changing. So it may look like this today, but next week it's going to be totally different because we're always restocking.
Yeah, we always check up on top. So like all around the store in the guys' room over there, we have all these pendants, and like that Cleveland bronze right there, that's 1966. There's a Louis, what's that over there? St. Louis Browns over there. Also Seattle Mariners. I think that's from the 60s. So it might be 70s. On the other side too. Yeah. You see, well, we'll come back to this room. So then I go this way and take a shot at this right here. So on top of there, we got these Stife things. Actually, we had a lot of these and they sold really fast, and now we're down to 2 and they don't sell, which is funny. Sometimes this just happens, but it just sits up there until somebody sees it, you know. And then this whole wall right here, mostly Star Wars figures right now. This is a big deal. We had a video, and we constantly keep on restocking these. Like right now, I'm gonna have no more Darth Vaders, but all the other Star Wars figures are buried. So Tatiana had a cramp. We had to stop for a second. But as I was saying, this is all Star Wars. I'm constantly restocking this. There's toy cars down there. You got a shelf right here. It's all copperware. We keep on restocking that too. I don't have that much left. I think this is pretty much what we have. Or we put cast iron here usually, which doesn't last very long. Come down right here to aisleway. So over here we have basically music box sets and some computer games. The box sets sell pretty good. The computer games still sold, but at one time this was full of computer games. If you do a store and you want to be successful, check this out. So we got this drawer. Actually, somebody gave me this at a storage unit. Didn't want it. Said, "Do you want it?" And I saw the vision for it, so I took it.
Yeah, this is great.
Couple shelves are missing. I really need to do a little bit more work, but we sell this stuff. So like all these AC adapters and power things, these are like $2.99. This is $3.99. This is probably $5. Video cables $1.99, $2.99. If you have it organized like this stuff actually sells pretty good. The reason you see a lot in there, I constantly keep on restocking. I just restocked them. You see the wall? It's covered with artwork. We have a bunch of that Native American stuff right now. It's selling okay. We had other stuff. It always sells odd. Last video, you probably saw the jazz stuff. You come over here. This section I'm not crazy about, because this section, it doesn't make that much money because it's kid stuff, so a lot of stuff is really cheap usually. But we have new toys for presents and stuff like this. But constantly somebody will... So you'll have people come that are really respectful of your store, but you got people that just put their kids there, they don't care, and by the time they leave, everything's on the floor, and they just don't care. It's, you know, so that's frustrating sometimes, but it's just part of having a business.
Well, luckily you don't have to.
We also have some little stuff.
Well, I have employees, I still pay for it, you know, so. But, I mean, it's still, you know, you support it, you sell kids, and these Peter Pan books, we donated like 20,000, but it was all different Disney books. We sell them in here for 99 cents, so.
Yeah, that's just the last little bit. We had over 70,000. If you've seen on our past videos, we donated a whole bunch to Operation Christmas. And
I probably sold 15,000 through the store.
Yeah.
And I don't think I paid very much, for a few $100s.
Yeah, total blessing from God on that.
So we put out CD section here just because we have so much other stuff. And the girls tell me, I mean, wow, if this is all that we have left, we actually had a lot, so...
yeah, they're still on that one table in the front, but yeah.
Not that much, yeah. So we sell these for $3 a piece, and... 4 for $10. Chuck Berry, Joe Satriani, Duke Ellington, and people buy those all the time. We got people that come once a week, once a month, and they buy stuff. We sell some shipping boxes just because we have so many and I don't have room to store them, so we store them here, 99 cents a box. We'll get dealers coming in and they'll buy a whole bunch. So
and don't forget we have camos up top.
Yeah.
We also have quinceañera, first communion dresses.
These were great. I bought a company out that was going out of business, and these were like small long sizes. So it's not the best selling size, but they had like 2,000 pieces, and they're like, take them all, $1 a piece. So I'm like, all right, take them.
We sell them for $20 all day.
$19.99, and they sell. You know, so it's like it was great. These dresses were in a storage unit. We sell these for $20 now, right? Mm-hmm. So I mean, these are like in any store, $200 at least.
Yeah, we had like 200. These are the last two that are left.
We're gonna do this aisle fast right here. So we have pans, and the big money maker in a store is clothing. You want to have a lot of clothing because you get it in every unit, and you find good clothing. Just high profit.
And I know nobody likes Dave Hester on Storage Wars, but let me tell you, one thing I learned from him is how to hang the pants. I think this was ingenious. I got this idea from his store of hanging it sideways so everybody can see what the size is. Really easy. Of course, on men's pants, it's on the inside.
Oh, Dave knows a lot of stuff. So we're gonna
but it makes it really easy for people to shop. We're
gonna go down fast. So here's Vaseline class, Carnival class, teapots, and as you see, they're just different dishes. If you do get the clothes rack, these shelves right here, we custom built these, and all basically we did, we drilled in a hole, double nut on top, And now instead of just having clothing racks, we got these shelves. They do sell a wire basket system for them. It costs twice the cost, and it sucks. It's higher, it's uncomfortable. These shelves, so you got clothing and shelves, and you see we just fill them up with dolls, vases, glass, different things like that. So if you do a store, you definitely want to do this.
Oh, don't press that. What if it all fell off?
You guys remember the deal that we bought with all
the ribbon.
the ribbons and the yarn?
There's barely anything left.
This is all that's left. We probably just in ribbon and yarn, we probably sold $5,000.
And who bought that storage unit?
That's Casey bought it. That was a good deal.
I
We
know.
only paid
He's like,
$300
what are you
for it.
doing? Why are you buying that? I'm like, oh my god, there's so much money to be made.
I don't remember the videos on our YouTube channel. Something that we made 20 grand, because there was a lot of other stuff in it too. But if I don't know, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we buy so much stuff. I think we paid like $300. These diecast cards, we had several hundred. This is all that's left. And
the
at
whole
this,
store used to be.
yeah, half of the store used to be diecast cards.
Store
This is also the one where you saw my pictures where the guy tried to put $1.99 on it.
Oh yeah.
So books, we sell a lot of books, and basically what we do with the regular books, unless they're up front at special price, we do 99 cents on softback books, $1.99 on hardback books. When we buy a lot of storages, which we are not right now because our store might close because they're buying us out, then we sell a lot of books. Dealers come in. Here we have some backup Christmas merchandise. Normally I don't like doing that, but we're just so overwhelmed right now. These NASCAR books is leftovers. I hate this section, but we just don't have enough time, so we put like all office stuff in there, and we just don't have enough space. It sells, people buy it, but I don't like the way it's presented. Same thing with this section right here. If I can do one thing, it's better. I'll change that.
Well, we're constantly fixing it, but it's constantly getting done through.
A lot of material right here, crafts and fabric, art things. And that it's a real, like I said, you need more space for this, but a lot of items are 99 cents and $1.99, so I don't want to use too much space. And people constantly dig through it, and you constantly have to redo it. But this section does make money. Over here is a space we bring furniture and special things. Right now we had like probably 100 of these screens, maybe 150. That's all that's left. We'll just flat sell them for $39.99, and people constantly buy them. It just depends. What's this bike?
Keep on going, guys.
Sorry about the light in the background. I was trying to fix
Here,
it.
it's get you're dragging.
Didn't I throw that away?
Oh, I don't know.
I feel like I threw it away.
But you're dragging because you're like spending a lot of time. Because you're getting tired. Do you want me to talk?
No, it's fine. I mean, we'll just go really quick. So more shelves, more clothes. On these ballad racks, usually when we have stuff, we put bigger items on there, but we sold everything. Punch of picture frames. Like, people try to wholesale me picture frames. I have no interest. And it's junk. Then over here, that's, I don't know, it's probably 3,000 comics right here right now. Hats. We sell all hats, $4.99 no matter what. And people buy these vintage snapback hats, they pay for them. I mean, you actually, if you go through our hat selection, the selection kind of sucks because everything's sold. Now we go to the guys section over here. And I'm doing it a little bit faster so the video's not crazy. More comics, 3,000 comics. We have shoes down there. Shoes, to be honest, guys, unless you got Jordans and stuff, they're a pain in the butt because, number one, you got to find somebody that the size fits, and then they have to like the shoes. So, this right here, if you want to make this, is this all we have?
Yeah, because the guy bought 101 pieces yesterday.
Didn't we have 2 huge boxes?
This is all that's left.
So these right here, we sell each flatbread piece. It doesn't matter if it's this, modern, or this. It's 99 cents a piece. And do you know how many people come in and they make art projects out of this? I used to have a lady, she doesn't come in anymore, so she must have stopped. But she used to buy like 100 at a time, and she used to make rings out of them.
Oh,
So,
really?
your alarm is going. There was a time where like stuff was like super popular. People were buying these. Here we have a whole bunch of vintage concept posters. I don't know if I'll put these on YouTube. This was I don't even know where these come from. I had them somewhere in storage forever. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, $70. Baseball patches. We just converted this into a jewelry case. There used to be a lot of music stuff in there. Movie lobby cards. Still sell kind of slow. I might have to cut the price on these, but I mean, they bring this on eBay, so. Here, these are all up top right here. It's probably close. Well, it's probably over 1,000 special price comics with a bunch of signed covers. Usagi Yojimbo. And then these are like older type comics. $5 and up usually in here. You see along the walls here, baseball boxes, baseball albums, some computer monitors down there, Star Wars collector's plates. These we just all got in. We actually had more. We sold a lot of these already. These are all vintage paperback books. We charge $1.99. All these are baseball folders that we just put out. Most of these folders are $20. There's a couple that are a little bit better. Some Atari games, yokai watches, stereo stuff.
Did you point out the vintage video games behind you?
Not yet.
Okay.
Okay. So all on top Star Wars toys and stuff like this. And then as Casey said, right here's a whole showcase full of vintage video games. You see some Linux, Atari stuff, Sega Genesis, not Sega stuff, yes. Sega Master System, some N64. There's another showcase up here, Casey can show you.
It depends on what you like to collect. We have different vintage
Systems,
video
yeah.
games.
So you got 32X, Nintendo's, Game Boys, stuff in boxes. There's Atari Jaguar stuff. Actually, we almost sold all the Atari
Yeah, we
Jaguar
also have
stuff.
PS4 brand new in box.
And then we got a huge shelf right here where these are like the cheaper games. So they're usually like no more than, there's some $15 games, but most of them are like $10 and less, like $3, you know, $5. And all kinds of different systems. Most of the Wii games are $5. Whole showcase of, there's a little bit of fishing stuff, a lot of Native American stuff, war clubs, smoke pipes. You can see the back wall, these baseball packs. Most of these are 99 cents. Special figures, store displays. We have cards over there. That's $1 a card. Action figures. And this section is a little bit messy because I just brought a bunch of stuff together. Every time I do these videos, it's always messy.
Thank you.
Bless you.
And believe it or not, this is a really good seller. Tapes for $2.99 or 4 for $9.99. Old people buy it, young people buy it. They're really into it. We even have 8 tracks for $1.99. Tatiana has been doing a purge, so she brought in a whole bunch of her toys that she no longer plays with, which are pretty much minty.
Yeah. And then here we have action figures and tray and stuff and stereo stuff.
Collectible lunch pails.
Lunch pails. You see the video, these we sold most of those. Here's some big G-scale stuff. More action figures, toys, all kinds of stuff.
And this is normally our electronics aisle, so there is a little bit of vintage electronics on this aisle.
Yeah. So it's like these aisles just get mixed up. Now, if you come over here, we always got stuff hanging at the end. Here's camera bags and special Comic-Con packs. And here's another aisleway we walk through real quick.
And this is the darkest aisle of the store.
Yeah, it's just, you know, we're trying to make the space. There's dolls and action figures and baseball legend books and, you know, superhero statues. There were a bunch of Jordan. This whole shelf was full of Jordan. So you guys seen the video with all the Jordan stuff. So it looks like out of all the pairs we found in that locker, these are the last 3 pairs.
And the only reason why we have 3 pairs left is just because of the size. You're going to be a small size.
And this one right here is like we have $80 in this one.
Yeah, and they're expensive. We have them anywhere from $59.99 to what?
But $79. But I can't put these on eBay. They sell with that.
Yeah.
All these showcases here and these top things, they're all tools. And the way we do our tools, we color code them. So you pick up is a Craftsman wrench. It's 17mm blue. It's $2.99. Here's it's not Craftsman. It's like Cal, and this is a, I think, box wrench they call it. It's only $1.99. This was totally full of screwdrivers, where both of these cases were full like to the top. This is all I got left. So actually, I need to work on this. Put some more out. In the back here, you see all kinds of air tools.
Pneumatic.
Yeah, over here you see a bunch of firefighting equipment, lanterns, signed footballs, train sets, snowboard stuff, brand new chargers. There's a lot of air tools back there, but it's kind of covered again because I brought all this stuff in from the comic hoarder house. These showcases are full of tools. Let's go down this aisle. Oh, here we have these at the end things. It's just like Walmart or CVS, and it's all brand new stuff. That, you know, these right here, $4.
What are those military things?
We'll come back this way.
Okay.
So just because we came over here, brand new airbrush sets, air paint sets is like 10 pieces for $80. I had like 10 of these. I'm down to 2. We sell these pretty decent. These are Marvel car covers. They sell for $20 on Amazon. We sell them for $9.99 in here. Heat press, spaces. You guys saw me buy these on Storage Wars. I had like thousands of these. This is the last box I have left. 99 cents each. This shelf right here, this is just like when we get screws and hodgepodge type of stuff.
You have water pumps.
Yeah.
2 fresh water
Sure.
pumps right here. This one and this one. These are the last 2 that are left. We
That
used to
came
have
from the
like,
tool
I
unit.
don't know, 10.
And the tool unit, guys, we have a video on that too. It actually looks, everything that was on top of this shelf seemed to sold. I don't remember what was up here, so we need to restock that.
Mm-hmm.
And these are just more backup DVDs back here. We have usually a couple thousand DVDs in here. So, you see all this is DVDs, DVDs, DVDs. Over here we got a lot of abrasive things. That was full at one time, so we sell them about half price. Like this is Pearl Press, resin fiber disc, $20 a box. If you order them on websites, they're about 40. You go through here, there's a cutoff saw down here, some crow lights. I don't know if we ever made a video on this or if this was before YouTube. Actually, I think we did make a video on this, so check our old channel.
We had probably like 1,000 to 2,000 pieces that were.
No. You confused it with someone else. There were 537. We did a video on it. So
Vintage pieces. These are the last few that are left.
yeah, it was about 537 pieces. So you see, there's maybe 60 pieces left.
And on average, there were $9.99 to $19.99.
Construction book, $3. Over here we have air cables, extension cords, but most of that stuff is sold out right now. We got brand new like Chinese hand nailers for $15. Here's a brand new fan. I don't even know what this filter's for. Here's a Magellan road map thing that will never sell. I probably just put in trash. 70-piece professional socket sets. These are big air wrenches, $150. Extenders. Down here you see pipe wrenches.
Sorry.
You know, most of these are actually, a lot of the stuff is empty. I'm seeing these screwdrivers right here. I probably had 60, 70 sets. I sell them for $8 for 11 pieces. We sell these really well. I bought these hundreds at a time before. I only got 3 right now, but we get $15 for these. People buy them.
Yeah, reptile containers.
Yeah, that's nice. So that was the quick store tour. I'll take a little bit more B-roll. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys enjoyed this, we'll do this more often. Maybe I'll do one every 6 months or so, or just as stuff comes in. And that was a really quick tour, so I hope you guys enjoyed it.